Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to today's Advent calendar. As I hit my head, there you are filming, and here I am in my office thinking about some stuff. Also, well, again, watching football. Don't pay attention to what the M means on that NMF. So, anyways, but yeah, just sitting here, got a smiley face on my pin board. Yeah, I put this up a while ago. Never really used it. I was going to pin notes and ideas on it, so. Other than this old Corona, you can't even tell it's Corona anymore. It's so beat up. It used to be on my can opener right here, a bottle opener. But again, that's there. Yeah, it was Corona. Funny thing is, Corona is made in Mexico. This is made in the United States. So for once, it's kind of ironic that it's made in the U.S. Anyway, sitting here thinking, see, I even tidied up the cords there. So that, this has helped a lot. Just having this, I need to get a couple more to tidy up a bit more, but just having that constantly there, so all I have to do is plug in 2 cables here, and then I'm golden. So, again, trying to record more, because I have a lot more VR to do, as well as Christmas ones. Speaking of Christmas, there's that. Again, if I could have got this in purple, like the logo, that would have been nice, having a little purple wizard hat. Wizard Santa. I mean, what's the difference? Oh, anyways. What was I saying? Yeah, so I'm trying to think. I just found out during the dinner a couple days ago that I am getting a Christmas bonus. About 2,500, which is 2,500. Anyways, so I'm trying to figure out what to do with the Christmas bonus. And that's why I'm in here, because there's a lot I want to buy related to this whole YouTube/photography that I love so much. Because I love to get a drone. The drones I want are 1,000 plus, 2,000 if I want to get the fancy one. Otherwise, VR wise, I'd love to get a new video card for my computer. I'd love to get the same one I got now and bridge them, but I don't know if my power or CPU can handle it, so I need to research that. But the things I am looking possibly is a camera. Mainly, maybe 2 cameras. And one of them would be a DSLR that can record, so I can do shaky vlogs normally on there without using this or my cell phone. Actually, now that I got a new cell phone, that's less of an issue, but still, I'd like to have that ability. Anyways, a nice new camera, as well as maybe buying a second version of my current camera, because I like doing time lapses. With only one camera, that's a problem, because that takes that camera away from me for days, or however long the time lapse is. But if I have 2 cameras, especially 2 just like that, I could leave one for weeks getting a time lapse and not have to worry about it, because I have the other cameras to take pictures with, that kind of stuff. Anyways, that's the thought process behind there. The other thing I'm thinking about getting is, if you can see here, that's the camera I'm using to record with. It's a one I get from work, I'm borrowing. The main thing is it has a BNC out, and the only thing I have to record on it is actually in my room. Hold on, let me show you. This old recording medium here. Yeah, you can hear the football. XD cam. So it records onto this drive, and I have to plug it into this computer. I can't do my PC, I have to do this Mac, because they only made it work with Mac, mainly because you have to have this version of FireWire to make it work. So that's how old it is. So back to my point, I'd love to get a new record deck. They sell them for $500 that are pretty decent, little black magic guys, they're called. And they have HDMI in. So essentially I could take this guy I'm recording on, have him up against the wall right here, and then just have HDMI out, and then I'm golden. And then I just take the XLR, feed it in there, so that way the audio syncs together, all that kind of stuff. So anyways, again, so that record deck, so that if you're keeping home at track, I've already spent close to $2,000 just in cameras and recording, and then as well as video cards. So I could be already in 5,000 territory if I really wanted to. But the next thing I'm considering getting is VR wise. There's a wireless VR setup, and what that is it essentially takes those wires and just has like a little belt belt, a little pack that you wear on your belt or something, and it essentially gets rid of this wire here. But for me, since I use my mic and everything, I would still have to get a wireless microphone system, which I am interested in getting, but that could be 3,000 to 4,000, not, I mean 300 to 400, and a wireless IFB, because Bluetooth doesn't cut it. So again, it's one of these things where I might not be ready for that yet, but I would love to get wireless, because that'd be amazing. Also, they now sell little accessories for the HTC Vive, these little round pucks. They're essentially, do I have this guy here? We're essentially just the top part of this guy here. So you could put it onto a racket, and again, it tracks like it does that. So essentially, they're meant for baseball games, racket games, or even shooters. The advertising I've seen is they put it onto a NES laser gun, and for that duck game on VR, which by the way looks fantastic. Have I seen it yet? I mean, I've seen it. I don't know if I've seen it for sale yet. But anyways, oh, by the way, I do have Doom and Fallout on VR, which I'm going to be playing soon. I have a lot of VR stuff I need to play, so I need to get around to playing that more. And again, if I had a better record system, that'd be a lot easier than that bulky record deck having to transport it back and forth. Anyways, so how long have I been talking? 6 minutes, and I haven't. This is the advent calendar, and I'm talking nonsense. Anyways, but yeah. So that's what I've been sitting here trying to think what to spend the money on. And then there's the adult stuff. I could pay bills. I could buy appliances. I could even get started in the backyard project with that money. But I want to buy toys. So anyways, enough of that. Like I said, a little bit of Christmas bonus, which again may actually just go all towards credit card to pay them off. So oh well, all the toys I'd love to have, but I need to be practical. That's half the problems of being an adult. Anyways, all that aside, today we're looking at Evan Williams Peach. Kentucky straight bourbon, brown whiskey, blah, 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 with peach liqueur. It has 35? Why is with the small print here? I want to say 35 alcohol by volume, 70 proof, yeah. So 35 is about right, or 32-ish. Actually, look at 39. Again, it's so small. But anyways, so again, this is one of these. I've had Evan Williams flavored before. And again, Kentucky straight bourbon. So again, this is a bourbon, similar to the Jim and the Jack. So that's kind of the American bourbons there, Kentucky especially. Actually, I think Jim Beam's made in... No, Jim Beam's made in Kentucky. Jack Daniels is made in Tennessee. So I passed by the city, kind of on the way to where Jack Daniels is made. It's a downside that I would visit, but it's like a 2-hour off. What do you call it? Sidetrack for me to do that, and then go back and then continue on to wherever I'm driving. One day I'll probably will. I mean, I've already been to like the Coors brewery in Golden, Colorado, and I think that's about it. I think I've been to another. Oh, I've been to Guinness in Dublin. Yeah. So, anyways, all that aside, I've shaken it up nice, and good thing it's not a carbonated drink. Anyways, again, I always check to make sure you're still recording. 9 minutes. I have rambled on. Again, this is supposed to be a very short video of me trying whiskey, and I just end up talking. Yeah, again, I'm trying this shot glass, which I felt dirt in, but apparently it's just rough in the bottom. I wonder if that's on purpose for alcohol. Like I know with certain certain champagnes and stuff, they put, yeah, look at that. It's actually, can you see that? It's actually aerating. Like they put rough surfaces on it so it generates bubbles. Sorry, I saw you blink for a second. So it's actually kind of, I guess, purposeful. But why with a shot glass? I'm not going to shoot anything that requires bubbling. I mean, I'm not going to do this for champagne. Anyways. Light bourbon smell. Very light. I can't even smell it. Hold on. I did smell a little bit of peach there. I almost smell the peach liqueur more than I smell the bourbon. it's a fair mixture of the smell. You smell a little bourbon, a little bit of peach liqueur. Nothing's overpowering. It's more of just a general light alcohol taste. Because again, 35% alcohol. That is in the ballpark of Fireball. So again, I think Jack is normally 40. I know tequila that we had was 40. Fireball is 35. Catch Fire is 32. So again, this is kind of in the middle of the flavor and normal whiskey range. So anyways, so here's to being an adult and at least on the surface trying to be reasonable with your money. Interesting. Okay, quickly before I forget. Ooh, a little bit more, huh? Ooh, that was a bit stronger. Okay, the initial shot I took. Light bourbon, fairly light bourbon, smooth bourbon, and it was almost a left-right. So the left got the bourbon taste, kind of strong. Well, it was a stronger taste, and that came in hard. On the side, and kind of coated a little bit around the whole taste, was the peach, sweet, sugary, well, not sugary, syrupy kind of taste of peach, and it was mixed in there. So again, the main thing you taste is like bourbon. It goes down fairly smooth, no problem, with hints surrounding it. And again, its initial taste had a little bit stronger peach taste to it, but as it went through, there was less and less of it. It was less notes of it, but it was there, and it tasted fairly nice. So anyways, after that, after it's all essentially left your mouth, heat. I mean, there was a good, that little cough at the end was just pure warmth that just hit me all of a sudden when it was gone. Like, essentially the leftover remnants vaporized into a warmth. So, but yeah, so a little bit of warmth right at the end in your mouth. And then, of course, the general slow burn down your chest as it, goes through your system. So, yeah, not bad. Again, surprising. Again, I think Evan Williams is a bit of a, I don't know, I can't say it's a smoother bourbon, but comparison, I guess it is maybe a little bit smoother. Again, I'm not a bourbon man, but that wasn't too bad. And again, the aftertaste, what I'm tasting now, is still the peach syrup. So that lingers. The syrupy peach taste is what lingers behind. So, very nice. I actually like that. Not bad at all. Huh. Again, if you want to mix that with anything, any soda would do fine. Coke, Pepsi, the usual. So you would have a little bit of let's see, peach taste to a soda. I don't know how that would work. Huh. Because you always see cherry and stuff like that. You never see peach flavored cola. Oh, well, all that aside, this video has been 13 minutes. One of my longer advent calendars, because again, that's what I've been sitting here doing this whole time, is just debating. Well, I can get this, not to count the fact that I have spent so much money. Well, so much money on Christmas presents for my nieces and nephews. So, oh man, yeah. One of them's a My Little Pony fan. She's gotten that. I don't know if that's one she particularly likes. And then I'm getting a kit and all that stuff for everyone else. I did order the Ico / Shadow of the Colossus game for the PS3 for those guys. So, oh well, yeah, I got a couple more things coming in, then I wrap, and then that should basically be it for Chris. Oh no, I still need to get wine for my brothers and mother-in-law. So other than that, I'm essentially done shopping. So all that aside, I should end the video. This has been long enough. Oh, I left the light on out there. I was measuring and thinking about if I still want to do that, because that might be more work than I think it is, but I'll decide that later. Otherwise, thanks again for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Again, just wave.